So what's the verdict then? Is extinction involved within shaping procedures? We talked about the definitions. I gave you my analysis, but let's bring it back to the technical side for a minute. When shaping is done well, yes, earlier approximations stop contacting reinforcement. But this isn't because those responses are being extinguished in the clinical or procedural sense. What's really happening is that the reinforcement contingency is shifting and we're reinforcing more refined responses. Those earlier responses that we reinforced, those usually fall away based on differential reinforcement, momentum, or stimulus control shifting. This means there's no need for an extinction burst, no need for escalation, just nice, clean shaping. I often tell people if you're using shaping and you experience any sort of dysregulation, unsafe, challenging behavior, you need to address your shaping procedure because you're not doing it right. So what's the verdict? Looking at this from a more technical angle, yes, shaping does involve the discontinuation of reinforcement for previously reinforced responses. And that does fit the narrow lab-based observation and description of extinction. And when I say lab-based, I'm just meaning like it was discovered in a lab using research. But that's not the same thing as using extinction procedurally in applied settings. The mechanisms, the outcomes, the intent are all different. So you don't need to rely on extinction to implement a good shaping procedure. You just need good observation, responsive reinforcement, and a clear path toward your final approximation. As I'm sure you can already guess, the verdict for me is no, shaping does not involve extinction. But I'm curious to hear your thoughts.